Hey everyone, this is Mr. Dunkel. Today I want to show you how to do discussion posts in Blackboard. So if you're a freshman, you had me last year, you should be familiar with this, but for new students and 8th graders, just pay attention to what we do. It's fairly easy. So all you have to do is here on my Blackboard page, go to the link that says discussion posts and click on that link. Now the link is going to take you to a page where we will have topics throughout the year that I want you to write about. So one of the things we're going to use the discussion board for, at least initially, is to create some characters. And so you will go in and you'll create a particular type of character and post it here in the discussion board. And what we'll also be able to do is then go and look at other characters that others in your class have created. And that way you can get some ideas from each other and learn from each other. So what we have here for our very first topic in the discussion board is create a character, a spy. So I want you to create a spy character, and I have the instructions here. Now, in order to respond to this discussion board and to participate in it, you need to click on the topic. So where it says create a character spy, I'm simply going to click on that, and that will take me to where I can now participate. Now, if you're the very first person to respond to a new topic, you're going to notice this area to be blank, okay, because no one's created any threads yet for our discussion topic. So what you need to do, and if you're not the first person, just so you know, you'll see all the different people who have already responded. But in order for you to participate, you need to click on Create Thread, and it's this button right here. And when you click on Create Thread, you'll get your instructions back at the top. And so for this particular one, you'll notice what I'm asking you to do is create a character, and you can take some elements from fictional characters or maybe even real people that you know, but I want you to create something unique. So, for instance, in this particular assignment, you're creating a spy. So I don't want you to take James Bond and simply replicate James Bond. But you might take an element or two from the James Bond character or Jason Bourne or someone like that type of thing. Now, what you're asking to do here are these steps 1 through 8. So the first thing it says is to come up with a name for your character. And notice it says here, when you create your discussion thread, use your character's name as the subject. So here, my spy character is named Tiberius Jones. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. And I didn't spell Tiberius correctly. There we go. So Tiberius Jones is my spy character. Now everything else, I'm going to come down here into the subject area and type. So for instance, I need to type in an age, a description of the character's appearance. So what we're looking for are, you don't have to get into specifics, but generalities. So you can do specific if you'd like. But, you know, elements such as their height or their size, what type of clothing they like to wear, if they particular fashion style or hair, those types of things. Part number 4, any attributes or mannerisms. So maybe they have scars, tattoos, maybe they stutter, or they say a lot, they have a limp or some sort of physical impairment. So think about things that your character might have that might be unique, maybe something that might cause a problem for them, you know, things that they do, that type of thing. Questions 5 and 6, we're looking for at least a couple sentences on this. You can, of course, go more. But what the first one for number 5 that we're looking for is, what is your character's history? Kind of give us a little brief background of their history up to this point in time. And then number 6, what are their goals in life? What is it that drives them? What are they trying to accomplish or succeed? We all have something that drives us, okay? So look for that for your character. Number 7, what obstacles are preventing your character from reaching his or her goals? So typically life doesn't just come easy to us. You know, we don't all get what we want. So we have goals, but what are the obstacles keeping us from reaching those goals? And lastly, what I'd like you to do is find a picture that kind of represents your character. Now, it's unlikely you're going to find an exact match of what you're envisioning in your brain, but get something that just kind of gives us a flavor for kind of where you're headed. So in my case here, I've already typed up some of the things here. So here's my Tiberius Jones. Of course, you can just type it in here in Blackboard. I've gone ahead and typed that in Word, and I'm just pasting here. But for the picture, all you have to do is just go to Google, find a picture. Here's one of a model, Tyson Beckford. And so I'm just going to right-click on it. Make sure you do copy image, and then I'll hop back over here and paste it. Remember, you can right-click paste, or you can use your keyboard shortcut, which is simply Control-V. And now I've got him pasted in. And so once you have all those questions answered and a picture thrown in, hit submit. And now you'll see under our thread, we now have or under our topic, excuse me, to create a spy, we now have a thread. And I can see who the author was, in this case, me. And as you do yours, you should show up here as well. So throughout the day, we'll have more and more and more and more in here. And then at any point, you can go into someone else's and click on it, and you can read about their character and see an image of kind of what they were picturing for their character. So that's all there is to it. This will be our first one. As we do more, you'll get more comfortable with them, and we'll look at some other tools that we may use to make it even more interactive. As always, if you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you.